Ledger Beats.
To those who are already a believer, I pray that it grows your faith. And those who are not a believer, I pray that you'll consider giving your life to Christ. The name of this spoken word is called Do You Really Believe? And I sat down one day and I had to really ask myself, do I really believe? And this kind of came from my heart, so I wanted to share it with you all. Do you really believe? Can you really see the invisible God who exists in three, who is one? Or do you laugh because you can't understand the math? Because logic and religious practice clash, will you be ready on the day of wrath? Do you believe in the creator of Adam and Eve, the creator of you and me, the judge and the jury? Or do you believe in the explosion known as the Big Bang Theory, or Google or Siri? Do you believe? Oh, please don't answer me. I'm not the one who can redeem. I'm not the one in whom you confess your heart's deceits and become clean. I'm not the one who can intervene, the one who will rush to the scene, and no matter how bad it may seem, he will take you under his wing. But he'll ask you, do you believe? He that cometh to God must first believe that he exists, and he is a rewarder of this. Don't believe? Read Hebrews chapter 11, verse 6. Do you believe that there was none before him and none after, that he is King of kings and ruler of every master? Or do you just repeat what you hear from the pastor? I'm asking, do you believe? When your world is tumbling down and you're standing on shaky ground, when your body is covered in sores, your wife and kids are gone, and what you thought was yours was no more, when you gave it your all through thick and thin, when your friends say it's because of your sin, when you're faithful and obedient and determined to learn it, but still get thrown in the fiery furnace, when you're up against the wall in the lion's den, and now, do you know that one day he'll return coming down on a cloud? You must know in your heart that you believe that he wasn't just a prophet or a mere mortal, but the immortal, living, spiritual being. You must believe. Read 1 Timothy 4 and 10 with me. For therefore we both labor and suffer reproach, because we trust in the living God, who is Savior of all men, especially of those who believe. So do you? Or are you deceived? Deception controls the minds of those who don't believe. Will you seek the truth? If you seek, you will find. Do you believe? You don't have to convince me. Just be ready when it's time. Remember, Romans chapter 14, verse 5, let every man be fully persuaded in his own mind. So do you believe that when your body dies and your soul is released with the Lord, it will be? Are you bold enough to believe? Will you risk it all to press towards the mark and do what you were called in the world corrupted by the fall? Will you believe that this fight is worth more than the richest man can offer? Do you believe in the book more so in its author? Do you believe? Or only in the good times when family and friends are by your side, when you're riding down Interstate 95 in that nice ride? But what about your soul? Or do you only acknowledge the man above when you finally reached your goals? I'm here to tell you that you're striving way too low. Do you believe that when you leave service after dancing and shouting, all the amens are over once you stepped off your emotional roller coaster? Grab something to eat, sit back and relax, kick the shoes off your feet, you drift off to sleep. Tomorrow is not promised, so I pray that you believe.